Good afternoon, George Cavaligos for HFT Bonds. I hope this thing's working here. I'm having problems with this camera right now, unfortunately, but I think we nailed the move overnight. At least I thought, I set the table lower first, and then the spring back above the old lows. I certainly didn't expect it to go as low as it did, though. Obviously, I didn't realize how many people were caught long. There was a ton of stops below the old lows. I think we forced a bunch of new hedgers into. Open interest in the 10-year was up over 100,000 this morning. In the bonds, it was up, I think the figure was like 90,000. Those are massive increases in new positions here, and now the market's squeezing them as we've been bid all day. 90% of the move was before the pit opened at 7:30. We put up the early highs on the pit open. We had a couple little pullbacks, not very deep. I think the biggest pullback was like 6 or 7 ticks, and then we're making new highs as we're going into the Globex closes here at a little after 3 o'clock. I want to buy dips. We've seen this before with reversals where the market makes a reversal day, and that gives you the minimum target, and then completely reverses the reversal. So trying to buy a dip, looking for a higher high would be the minimum requirement versus today's highs, and then see what happens tomorrow. We have GDP and jobless claims tomorrow. I don't think those are expected to be very big changes in terms of last week's numbers. So I think we could see a little bit of a kind of higher high tonight. I think our friends in the Far East will be buying tonight. They missed most of this rally intraday, so they'll be playing catch up early. But then I think we'll see, some equities rebound. Been watching those Wall Street Journal buying on strength and selling on weakness numbers. The SPY has led both lists every day for the last 3 days, and it's pretty much telling you which way the big guys are getting tapped on the shoulder, I think, and said, okay, tomorrow we're going to take the spoos down. I want you to load up on short in the SPY. Right now, the SPY is showing some buying on weakness. It's not huge like the last 2 days, so I think this might settle down a little bit, but I think definitely tomorrow we'll see some upside movement in the S&Ps. That thing's worked like a charm the last couple times. We've seen, 2 days ago we saw the big buying on weakness, the market rallied. Yesterday we saw the big selling on strength number, the market broke. Today we're seeing a fairly, big buying on weakness number, so I'm assuming we're going to see some kind of a rally tomorrow. And a rally in equities will put bonds back down at some point. We're not as tightly correlated as we have been in the past, but we are still somewhat correlated. So I'm looking for kind of higher highs. I mentioned some levels in the chat room on the upside that we're looking for. 130, 20, 21 on the 10-year, and 142, 04, 05 on the bonds are important levels that I think we're going to go take a look at. We're almost there on the 10-year already. It's trading 018 right now at the high, and the bonds are 141.26, making new highs on the close here. So I'm thinking higher highs of some type early in the evening session tonight. Take your chips off. Look for some kind of reversal signal. If you get a good sell signal, maybe take it for a flip. Don't press the short side though. I think there's still a lot of shorts kind of caught. So if we do get a dip later, into tomorrow, I think we'll look for some buy signals. We'll back and fill a little bit. Look at today's sort of intraday lows. I'd love to see us back and fill down towards the previous lows, 130 even and 140.14. That might be too much to look for. We'll find, Fibonacci retracements and, previous lows along the way, 130.05 plus, 141.06 area. So look for those support levels to hold as we work our way down after we make new highs. Okay, keep it short tonight. I want to go watch the Blackhawk game. Got to mow the lawn first. So have a great night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.